Okay, here we are today. We're going to do a pheasant. This is an odd pheasant. It's a black pheasant. That's a melanistic phase of a rooster pheasant. A good size one. No ring around its neck, nothing. What we're going to do is, I'm going to show you how to mount this bird. This is going to be a standing pose. So what you want to do is just separate. You can see where the breastbone is here. Right here. Take your knife or scalpel, get in right along that breastbone, split that right on up. And then bring it right back down, similar to a duck, down toward the anus. What we do is we're going to peel this off of the breast. I'm going to try to hold this breast so you can see it here. It's very similar to a duck. What you do is you peel that down, get the thigh out, and push the leg up in here. See how that leg joint is right here? What we're going to do is we're going to cut right through there. Get your scissors out. Feel where the joint is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right through there. There we go. Then take your knife, skin a little, get that meat out of there. And that way you've got the leg right here. See how that leg is all by itself? Just pull gently. Pull that skin down. We got it right down to the ankle here. So what I do is I take and I'll skin this, put my knife in here, go up along there like so. Get all that meat away from the bone. Just bring that right back down toward that ankle there. Just keep doing that, and then you got all the meat away from the bone. All you got is the knob end left on there. Take your scissors, cut this meat away. Like so. They have a lot of bony stuff in their legs. So you got all that meat out of there. Take that and put it back inside its skin. And we'll do that to the other one here too. Just take and pull the skin up here that you peel back. And just push that leg ahead. And it'll push that thigh and leg right out of the skin. Just taking the same thing. Take and cut that loose. Taking your knife, get right down there to the skin. Okay, now you got this right here. We're doing exactly the same thing. We're pulling that off. Now we got just a little bit of a hole. That's not bad. Sometimes you might have to cut that a little bit to work that down. Could be something attached to it. Okay, take your knife, go right in along the bone, cut that loose like so. I don't wear my gloves on fowl normally, because I like that. It's a little bit more delicate work. They don't carry. They could carry diseases, but I don't. Cut this meat loose. So that meat is loose. Here you got a nice clean bone. Then when you're getting ready to mount this bird, just take and cut the end of that off like so. And what you do then, get yourself a paper towel. A paper towel. Pick that up, wrap it around the leg bone like so. Take a piece of wire, put it down in the inside of that bone, and force that marrow out. Because that's something that will go bad and get rancid. What you want to do is make sure you get that marrow out of any kind of fowl, turkeys, pheasants, ducks, or whatever. has this marrow inside the leg bone. You want to get that out of there. Okay, I'm going to do this other leg because I didn't do it on that one. I got a little bit ahead of myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off, the knob off. There we go. Wrap that around there. And you can just see when I push this in, that marrow just squirts right out of there. Work her up and down. Wipe that off. You got all that marrow out of there. Now you don't have to worry about that. Then when you dry preserve it, just dribble a little in there. You can work it in if you want. I don't, because it dries out good. Okay, we got the legs done. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come back up here to the top. Just kind of work that skin back, like so. I like to set birds on their butt. You probably notice that in my duck videos. What I do is I peel that breast up, like so. And I can feel that wing joint right here, right in there. You can either cut it loose with a knife, just take your knife, get it right in that wing butt. And you can see this joint right here. And if you take you move it a little bit, you can feel it. Comes loose pretty easy. You can either cut it with a scissors or take your knife and get that wing butt out of there. Be careful, don't cut yourself. There's one wing loose. Now we'll come over here, pull that craw loose out of there. And we've got another wing joint right here. We're going to take and cut this one loose. We use the knife on the other one. We'll just take it, use that on there. Pull that loose. Now you got the neck here. What you do is where the neck joins the body, just take your scissors, cut that loose. That way you'll have we'll keep that neck on there. We'll have a good reference for our material when we build up the neck. Okay. Just keep working that away from that breast like so. What we're doing is we're going to peel that right on down the back. See how that comes loose? Just keep working that down very carefully. There isn't a lot of meat on the back of a bird, so you want to be real careful about this. We're going to mount this the best side forward, even a little bit skinned up. Okay, we're getting down to the butt. See that? We're getting right down here to the butt end of this. This is the way he's looking. We'll keep working that down. Not a lot of fat on this bird. I'm surprised. He should be. Should be a lot fatter. Unless it's not going to be a hard winter around here. Okay, now flip him over onto his back. And we're going to work this thigh out of here because it's holding us up a little bit.